Humans are disgusting. Spend a lot of time in confined spaces with humans. You learn a lot about humans in those confined spaces, especially about how they live. For instance, if your entire life, two people's lives are combined, are held within a 6 by 9 foot cell. You tend to keep that cell cleaner than you would your home. You would your own home for multiple reasons. Number one, it gets dirty faster. Number two, you don't want to be invasive to the other person. Number three, it's good hygiene practice in jail because you're around a bunch of nasty people. And this is a pet peeve of mine. This is like, I say something to somebody every fucking time I see them doing it because it's disgusting, number one. Number two, it's disgusting. And number three, it's fucking disgusting. So I had to blow my nose. And I walk into the bathroom. So I just walk, they have the paper towel holder there, and I'm just like, fuck it. That just to keep from having to touch a bunch of doors and shit. I'm just like, I'll just grab some of the old dry your hand paper towels and blow my nose. So that's what I did. So dude who's standing there taking a piss just walks out. And we're at Walmart, of all places. It's bad enough when you're at a fucking truck stop or some shit like that. Walmart, I mean, you're at a food store. So I said something to him as he's walking out. He pretends not to hear me. So I walk out, and he is going through fucking bananas. Going through bananas. Like 10 different things on it. So there's kind of a few people there. It's a pretty busy day at Wally World here in Tennessee. And the fruit section was pretty busy. Apparently, he couldn't hear well. So he probably didn't hear me in the bathroom. Because when I said something to him, I'm like, if you want to live that way at home, it's one thing. I said, but it's a whole nother thing when you're touching your dick and then you're coming out and fucking grabbing bananas, like a bunch of them. You're not grabbing what you want to take. You're grabbing a bunch of shit that other people are then going to grab. The children are going to grab. That whatever are going to grab. And then, now that's how. Now, I mean, the thing is this. It's just like with the jail thing. If you're that fucking nasty in public where people see you, how do you live at home? What does your home look like? And he don't wash his hands at home. So what else do you... I don't know why it irks me, because I'm sure there's probably more people that sway his way than mine when it comes to hand washing. And I'm not a big hand washer. During COVID, I didn't wash my hands any more than I do now. I wash my hands when I use the restroom, and then sometimes when there's mud on them. I wash them when they're greasy. Other than that, they don't get washed much. But please, people, if you're at your home and you're going to be at your home all day, and you want to walk around with piss or shit or dick or pussy or ass on your hands, do your thing. If you leave that place, wash your hands. It literally takes 60 seconds. 60 seconds of your day. I mean, you know what I should have done? I should have fucking reached down my pants, grab a big old fucking sack of dick and nuts, big old handful of dick and nuts, and just rub it on his arm, or his face, or his fucking food. Maybe that's what she done. Just grabbed his bananas and said, there you go. Enjoy your bananas, sir. I might do that when I walk in. I might walk by and just grab the bananas and say, enjoy those. Just to put it in his head what I may or may not have done. That's a good looking Bronco. I'd like to have a Bronco. There's stuff down here that's normally not all rusted out and shit like it is. As long as it's from here, it's not all rusted out like our shit is up from up north. Speaking of which, I need to wash my truck. So, sitting under the maple trees or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm like I said. Maybe it's just me, and I'm way over dramatic about hand washing, but I'm not though. Like I said, I wash my hands while I use the restroom, and occasionally when they're dirty, and every time they're greasy. That's the extent of my hand washing. Like I don't touch doors in public places at all. I will not touch a door. If I have to open it, I'll grab my t-shirt and open it or do something, but I don't physically touch it. I'll wait for stand back and wait for somebody else to open it. I'll open it with my foot, because now on like the Walmart doors, they got where you can open it with your foot. I go that route. I would like to have that Bronco. I don't know why I keep thinking that. That's a good looking truck. Some little kid driving. Got the old dual shock. One thing I don't like about those Broncos is that they got the old I-beam front axles in them, which is shitty. But what you gonna do? I guess you can change it out to a solid front axle. Leaf spring kit. Make it ride like shit though. I don't know. It's been another Saturday, and this is the kind of shit they do in Tennessee. Again, it's prescriptions. So my doctor called in my prescriptions last month, and it was a couple days early, so I didn't even bother trying to fill it because it's such a pain in the ass. The pharmacy only had one vial in stock, so they filled mine. But then when somebody else came in with the same prescription, they unfilled mine and they filled theirs. At which point they called my doctor's office, and my doctor wasn't there. They said, "Hey, we no longer have this in stock, so we're going to change it to this other medication." And the girl there didn't know any better. She said, "Okay," just taking the pharmacist's word for it. Which I don't understand if you're not a doctor, how that I guess just working at a doctor's. I know with working at a doctor's office, certain people can call them prescriptions using the doctor's name. I don't know how they really do it without the doctor's permission. They'll go, "Hey, whatever, it's Tennessee." So my wife goes and picks it up last week, and it's the wrong prescription. Cost $100-something or whatever. So I had to speak with my doctor today because I did some work on her house and I had to get paid. Plus I had Fred cut out again last week, and Fred just refuses to die. I don't know if you can see there, but that's Fred. He don't want to leave. That's all Fred right there. Can you see him? So I told her we're going to take a deeper dive into Fred. She tries not to cut me open. And I told her I don't give a fuck about a scar. Cut me from the middle of my eye, straight across here, grab Fred with the set of gator clips, pull him out, and saw that shit away, get rid of it. I'm sick of it growing back. I just had it taken out 2 weeks ago. So now I got to go back in and have Fred taken out. But anyway, he had a vet hat on. He's a vet of Korea or fucking some shit, Vietnam, and everybody thanks him for his service and keeping us free, fucking fighting the North Vietnamese, Vietnam. I don't know. I watched it live. I pulled the thread from Scully and John at SOE this morning, and I disagree with Scully on a lot of things. The dude, he's a smart dude, don't get me wrong. However, people see what they want to see, and it's what's within their zone of influence or other people's influence surrounding them. I don't know. And I don't know what to say anymore. He kept using the phrase permanent government, but then was talking about people not voting. If you believe there's a permanent government in place, then why would you vote at all? Is it just, I don't get it. If anything, if the Joe Biden administration should have shown anybody anything, it's that the president of this country no longer runs this country. He said it loud and clear the other day when he said that. How did he word it? It was about Israel. How he has a higher whatever in Israel than he does here. That should tell you a lot about this government, and just the simple fact that it puts other countries before you should tell you a lot. And it's all a fucking scam. From the top to the bottom, it's become this one large scam that everybody buys into to some degree, even me. But like these. So, to back up. I'm not really backing up. I'm just kind of all over the place, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm backing up. I just work for a firefighter. Now, normally I don't do work for people that do government work. I've seen a reason why I wanted to do this job. This was last year. And I asked him, I said, why don't you have firefighter tags on your truck? He said, because what? What? So I can get out of the ticket. I think that's actually why I started working for him. So he didn't believe because he was a firefighter, he should get special plates. It says he is, so that some may ignore what they will enforce on other people. And I don't disagree with that. Okay, so now you have these guys that wear the veteran of Vietnam or Korea or whatever, and it's the same thing. They don't wear it because they're proud. They're proud. If you're proud of something, you keep that shit inside, or you keep it at home or wherever. You don't put it out to the fucking world to see. Well, I guess you do in a sense. You can, like YouTube or something. But I would never wear a hat around every day saying I don't know, whatever. I'm proud of something I did. Give me hero status and thank me for my service, which did nothing at all to keep you free. In fact, it did just the opposite. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. The world is a fucked up place, man. It's not going to get any better. I'm just kind of along for the ride now. I'm just here. James Freeman said it best. I'm just here documenting the downfall of a society. Of course, that's not what I'm doing. I'm reporting on the downfall. Just waiting for it to happen. Because every day you work harder, they take more, money's worth less. She just threw that little girl on the ground. Sure as fuck did. Just threw that girl down on a blacktop. That little girl's over there dancing, trying to get her mommy to pick her up. And that fat bitch won't pick her up. They're dancing on blacktop, 90 degrees outside. See, I mean, there should be at least, you should get a dozen bullets a year that you don't have to account for. I'm all for serializing them. That way they can find it and be like, yep, that was number 4 for Nick this year. He's got 8 left. I'm going to use 2 of them today, though. I'd run out of them in a day. 12 shells a year, you ain't got to account for. Yeah, I wouldn't last a day. They'd be gone. I'd be borrowing people's. Hey man, let me get a 2 for 1 on that shell that we got to account for. I got somebody that's needing it right now. What else is going on in the world? Tennessee passed a law that they can no longer spray the skies above Tennessee with chemicals. And what is this? Everybody's like, yay, fucking go, vote hard. See, voting works. No, it doesn't, because Tennessee don't own the skies above Tennessee. The FFA does. And they're going to do what they want to do. Whether it be the military or private flights or Boeing 747s or whatever it is, they're going to keep spraying the shit out of whatever they want to spray the shit out of for whatever reason they want to. Whether it be to lower your testosterone level, raise the rainfall rate, whatever it may be. They're going to continue to do the bullshit that they do. And you know what? You're going to sit back and you're going to probably bitch and complain at home, bitch and complain on YouTube like I do. And in the end, we're never going to do anything until it comes down to they're at our front door and we have that 30 seconds, if we're lucky, to make a choice. And then some will get on their knees like dogs, and like they're told to. Others will fight back. Which reminds me, I need to freshen up my thin blue lion flag I have hanging in my yard, on my flagpole. It's imaginary, but it's there. Maybe that'll keep them away from me. I don't know. I know that we will never be. There will never be a free people again. I do know that. To any degree. What I do agree with Scully on from the SOE Live is that what comes next we have no control over, and I've said that before. But whoever is going to manufacture whatever comes next, if something does come next, they're going to take what they believe was the best parts of this and put it into that. And there's a high likelihood that policing forces are going to be one of those things. As government agents can police you, you're in no way free. And until people get that through their thick fucking skulls, and until they quit supporting these pricks, until they quit writing at their local, police in America or whatever it's called. You believe them fuckers call me? Yeah, they have the I-beam front axles in them. Piece of shit. Thought they did. Yeah, they called me one donation. Like, how did you get my number? Is this a joke? Some pig write it down and stole it off a ticket? I don't know. Alright, I gotta go. I got shit to do today. I actually gotta go to work today. I'm waiting for the sun to hit the right spot so I'm not being melted by the sun. We're gonna work on the shade today. It's too fucking hot out. I'm working in the sun all day today. I've ran out of clothes from sweating. I see this guy here. I'm gonna walk up and grab his bananas. To enjoy them. I want to say enjoy those balls. I mean bananas. It's just disgusting. We see people doing that shit. Call their asses out. Nasty fucking people. But that's the dude, like, he's looked at by some as a hero, and the motherfucker can't wash his hands after touching his dick. Or even the bathroom door for that matter. If I was to touch the bathroom door walking in, I'd wash my hands. Because you know that there's been 30 motherfuckers before you that touched their dick or wiped their ass and then didn't wash their hands. Sick people. Let's see if I lose you in here. I got another room. And they all nothing else to say. Nothing to entertain you with. There's forcing